Hello, 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 and welcome to an RTAppetizer where today we are facing Ricardo. The insert Ricardo dancing meme. I don't know why he's so attractive. Anyway, uh, today we're facing Ricardo in the Rakuzan Guild in Global. They go for first pick Aiden, Destina, Carmen, Maid Chloe. That's her name. She has a name. I forget what it is sometimes. And Shu. I go for Bunny Dom, Arwal, Strays, Stene, and Rylet. They ban out Rylet. I ban out Aiden because I do not want to deal with her. And I'd rather face a Shu than an Aiden. So I do. Let's see how things work out. So Bunny Dom is going to go first. Bunny Dom is going to do as Bunny Dom wants, which is give everybody attack buff. Which is perfect and everything that I ever want in a unit. I'm going to go ahead and delete someone. Probably the Carmen. Absolutely the Carmen. So that's fine. I don't really need to do too much else. I'm just going to go ahead and try to stun this Shu because she's going before the Destina. I fail because this game, it could be 15%. I don't know how much ER. I've run into like 3 Shus on Bastion, which is absurd to me that is something that people are doing. So I have to go into her with Arwell, and I get the stun, which is great. Destina can use her revive if she so wants. And she does. Brings back the Carmen, which is completely understandable. Maid Chloe can S1 here, or she can S3. I don't know why she'd want to S3, but she S3s anyway. To revive all of the revived units, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and sleep the Shu right before the Carmen gives her immunity. So the Shu cannot do anything for the second turn in a row. And it does show me that my Stene got 15%ed because my Bunny Dom also has 0 effectiveness. This won't wake up the Shu, so I'm just going to soul burn this. Strip 2 buffs off, which is pretty nice. I don't need to do anything with these souls quite yet. So I'm just going to S1 into the Shu, do some damage into her. Destina can push her up. She can do as she pleases. She can push someone up. It doesn't really matter at this point. She's going to push up the Shu, which is fine by me. The Shu is going to get an attack off, which I don't particularly mind because everybody has nice chonky barriers. So, and I have mitigation, so that's not even going to break the barrier, and then the barely injure the Strays, which is fine. I go to try and sleep the Shu again. It resists, which is perfectly fine. Don't need to soul burn it this time, but I am just going to S3, get rid of the rest of the buffs there. I have nothing to strip from the Shu, so I'm just going to try for the Carmen. Does prove to be slightly ER, which is perfectly reasonable. And now Carmen can do as she pleases. I think she goes into Armin. I don't know why she goes into Armin, but she goes into Armin. I would think that they would want to try to provoke the Strays, but that's fine. Shu has her S3 available, and she is going to throw it into Strays, but I still have I need to set that again. I still have mitigation. My phone is brand new, so I haven't actually, done any settings with it quite yet. So it's still slightly problematic. I'm going to start trying to get rid of this Maid Chloe. She can't kill Strays, even though she crits. Because even if the stun, it doesn't matter because I have Bunny Dom to be able to push Strays back up. It just reminds me I need to press the buttons on my phone every 3 seconds. So I'm just going to go into Maid Chloe, do some damage into her because I know she's getting to her S3. S3 again. Especially with the souls, and I'd really rather she not do that. So I want to get rid of her because Destina is still an amount of turns away. She can cleanse the Shu if she wants to, but she ends up pushing the Maid Chloe up. Not quite sure why. I know. I think they know that I'm trying to kill the maid Chloe, so they want to um, heal her up a little bit. Not not quite doing anything. They do provoke the strays this time, which is perfectly fine. But I have my S3 available on an attack buff Stene in Frenzy 4. So I am just going to throw this into Maid Chloe. I'm going to press the button again just to make sure my phone wakes up. Throw it into Maid Chloe. It is absolutely going to kill. Bunny Dom, if you don't mind, let's just soul burn, sleep the shoe. Because I know I'm going into Carmen here. With strays. So now, Stene, if you could just politely not hit and crit and kill my strays. Okay, well, she didn't crit, but she did kill the strays, which is perfectly fine. I still have everything that I want, though. Stene's gonna be able to revive, but I don't particularly mind about that. Get another dual attack, doesn't really matter, since it was with an R well. But right now, Stene can S3. Or Stene can S2, and then try to S3 next turn, but she does decide to S3 now, but I am completely okay with that. Because Maid Chloe is very far back in the CR bar, and they're not going to be able to provoke my Bunny Dom. I did spend an amount of time here to think about whether or not I S1 the shoe or S3. I decided to go for S3 because shoes S3 is still a while away, and I have a feeling that I can absolutely kill her before that even comes up. Plus, the barrier is pretty nice for just mitigating a bit of this shoe's damage. Does injure me, doesn't really matter. I'm going to stun the shoe. And, hey, Stene, you want to kill this Maid Chloe? I don't care who else it goes into. It ends up going into the Carmen, which just kind of kills two birds with one stone. But again, that really doesn't matter to me at this point, because Stene is still big chillin' with no injury damage done to her whatsoever. Arwell still has her Holy Sack in her back pocket. And Shu has her S3 again, but it is Frenzy 8 at this point. And Stene, you know, is much better off of attack than Shu. So it doesn't kill the Bunny Dom. And hey, guess what? Stene's here, and I have book, or I have souls. So there you go. Goodbye. So that was a really good. That was a really good fight. It was a really long fight, really nice back and forth. I guess I can show you where I am. It's going to be a little bit weird because the Eddie Ascent that will be coming out today was filmed much prior to this happening. But yeah, this is where I currently am at. I have 3 days. It feels safe, but it is absolutely not safe. And I'm running into a bunch of nonsense, but wish me luck. I'm going to do the best that I can, as I do with every season. Gonna try to not mold off the face of the planet, but you can only do so much in the face of pure, unadulterated RNG. So yeah, thank you for watching. I love each and every one of you, and I hope you did your homework tonight, because if you didn't, you're not getting to eat your ice cream. You will have to eat peas, though. Peas are really good. You should actually eat peas just in general, because they're really, really good.